Okay, enough with the fun and games. We're about to produce something highly dangerous, highly addictive, highly sought after, highly illegal, and will get you the highest of high. We're about to make the most notorious substance in the world of Elder Scrolls, Skooma. Oh, and we're also making some spice cake, because moon sugar and spice makes everything nice. Just so you know what you're getting yourself into, let me provide you with a public service announcement regarding Skooma. Skooma is a narcotic potion that is made by mixing small white crystals called moon sugar with a poisonous plant called nightshade. The crystals are heated in a dish which produces gas that is bubbled through water to cool it as it is inhaled. When used, Skooma users go through a euphoric state, which is then followed by a long phase of lethargy. Popular among the Khajiit, Skooma is widely available in Khajiit-operated caravans, but since we're gold poor, we're going to try to make it ourselves. According to the cookbook, innkeepers across Tamriel have their own version that mimics Skooma, and that's what we're going to make. We start off by mixing together 1 cup of sugar and 3/4 cups of boiling water in a heat-proof container. Stir it all together, and once the sugar is dissolved, pour the mixture into a clean bottle. Then add in 2 cups of vodka, 10 pitted dried apricots that are diced up into small pieces, a pinch of ground cardamom, and a dash of vanilla extract. Then the book says to cap the bottle and sit somewhere dim to infuse, shaking occasionally. I don't know what the purpose of this is. Does this actually do anything to the drink? Is this some weird ritual in the Elder Scrolls lore? I'll just sit here in the dark and think about how hard I'm potentially being trolled. Next, we just let it steep for 2 to 3 weeks. Well, while we wait, we might as well make some food to go along with it. The cookbook suggests that the skooma pairs well with spiced root cake, so let's go make some. First, we'll need some Nord spices. Mix together 1.5 tablespoons of ground cardamom, 3/4 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of ground mace, 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves, and 1/8 teaspoons of ground grains of paradise. This warm blend of spices will be great for desserts, baked goods, and hot drinks. The cookbook suggests to use an 8 or 9 inch round cake pan. I only had a 10-inch pan, so my cake is going to be a bit wider and shorter, but should still look very similar. Lightly butter the bottom and the sides of the pan. Lightly dust the bottom and sides with all-purpose flour and remove any excess. Then in a medium bowl, mix together 1/2 cup or 1 stick of unsalted butter with 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Combine it all together until it's light and fluffy. Then we'll add in 1/2 cup of molasses, 2 eggs, a teaspoon of vanilla, and a teaspoon of the Nord spice mix you made. Mix that all together. Then add in 2 cups of shredded carrots and 1/2 cup of dried currants and mix everything well. Now you're going to add a teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and combine everything until you have a nice thick batter. Pour this into the pan and smooth it out. Bake this in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. Do the toothpick test and make sure the toothpick comes out clean. Let your cake cool down for at least 15 minutes before flipping it out of the pan. Last step, let's make the frosting. In a bowl, beat together a cup of cream cheese with 1/4 cup of unsalted butter until you have a smooth consistency. Then gradually add in 3/4 cup of powdered sugar and follow that up with 2 tablespoons of honey, a dash of vanilla extract, and a pinch of salt. When your cake is completely cooled, spread the frosting on top, and if you like, you can garnish it with some sliced almonds to make it look pretty. Is the skooma ready yet? About time. The wait is over, and now it's time to taste. We're gonna start off with the spice cake. I'm pretty stoked for this since I think it came out pretty good. It looks good, but does it taste good? Yep, it's pretty good. It tastes like a cross between carrot cake and fruit cake to me. It's got that nice carrot cake consistency, but it's definitely heavier on spice than the ones I'm accustomed to, but it's a nice change. The cream cheese is perfect and complements the spices of the cake very well. If you want a nice warm wintertime cake, then I do recommend this recipe. Now let's try the skooma. Just how addictive is this thing gonna be? It actually has a really nice smell because of the vanilla, so I was hoping it tastes as good as it smells. Now how does it taste?
Ours is to smile at your passing.
Now taste wise, it's pretty strong. Admittedly, I don't drink much, so I don't think I have the right palate for it. The sweetness from the apricots and the flavor of the vanilla and cardamom were overpowered by the vodka for me. Maybe some of y'all might like it, but it's not for me. If this imitation got me coughing, I don't even want to think what the real deal would do to me. So, spiced root cake, I can see myself making this again, but skooma? I don't think so. Fun fact, there's an actual official Bethesda approved skooma absinthe. It was only available in the UK, so if you've tried it, let me know in the comments how you liked it. I was thinking of getting it for this video, but it's super pricey and would cost even more if I tried to find a way to ship it internationally, so I opted to use my YouTube budget elsewhere. Speaking of YouTube budget, if you'd like to help out the channel, I invite you to take a look at my Patreon or merch shop to see if there's anything there that you'd like. Thanks for watching, and I wish you happy gaming, happy eating.